Welcome back to session two, productivity in a changing world. And this is required that we always adjust our schedule. Where you start today is not where you're going to be a year from now, but the journey of 1,000 miles starts with the first step. And the first step is understanding that you have time, energy, and automation that can work in your favor. Time. We got 24 hours. Everybody has the same. We start the day with an even playing field. What you have to determine is how you make better decisions. We call it prioritize daily action. When you make better decisions on where you're spending, how you're spending it, your strategy, your energy, your automation, that you're automating repetitive tasks. That's why AI is going to be critical as you become more productive in the future. You're going to have to learn how to use it. And I'm going to put something up on this. Let me make it a little bit bigger here. I think I can. Yes. Okay. Jeff Bourgeois, my partner, friend, and person I've gone through a journey of about 7-8 years with. And several years ago, he kept pushing me to start playing with AI. My first resistance was, I don't have time for that. Then he kept pushing. I did my first course using AI because it helped me get 80% done. I would still be playing with my first course if I didn't have it. But I put goals, mindset goals and habits course together, fine-tuned it. It did the 80%. Don't think that AI is going to do everything for you. It's a tool, a valuable tool, but a tool that can help you move more efficiently through your day, have more energy to do the things that fill you up. Details and repetitive things zap your energy. And when you're doing something over and over again, it's like you're stuck in the mud. And that's not a productive way to be. What you want to do is identify the automative, repetitive, routine tasks in your day. Just write them down. Write them down. If you've got to do something twice, you've done it one too many times. Record it, systematize it, use it with AI. I constantly use AI to give me more clarification. Am I missing anything? Is there something that you would want to make this available to me? Keep talking to it. Keep using it as your productivity assistant that works 24/7, that basically doesn't cost you anything but the knowledge to learn it. So, are people paying for it? Yeah, sure. But you got to experience it first. Always try things when people give you that opportunity to have a free plan, but you don't want to stay there. Because if you're getting tremendous value out of free, what if you upgraded? It's always designed that way. You're going to get so much more. Don't hang out in free, but start there. Start with AI. Start with ChatGPT. It's one of the better ones out there. It's certainly the more recognized, but don't stop there. You can use Grok. You can use Perplexity. You can use different ones because each one's going to have a unique productivity personality. And when you have one that's suited for what you're doing, you're going to continue to use it. But always be adjusting, always be looking at productivity as something that can be improved. We have 24 hours. How long are you scheduling your meetings for? Do you need to shorten it like we talked in the last session? Do you need to have a purpose and outcome each time you go into a meeting. You need to be present. You need to be listening. If you're distracted, you're not going to retain what you need out of this. A lot of people I see are always taking notes. Notes are great, but rely on this. Be present. Listen. Take your mental notes, then write them down. I always journal every single day, sometimes 2 and 3 times during the day. If I'm just wanting to chill out, I don't chill out in front of a TV. I chill out with my journal. If you would have told me that 5 years ago, I told you you're crazy, because that wouldn't have been what I would chill out to do. So when you look at your ability to manage the flow of your day, think of your day as getting in the flow, getting in the zone. Start the day off thinking, journaling, planning, implementing. Your calendar is your rock of how you batch time, how you prioritize things. So if you're jumping around, doing one thing and then popping in another, answering phone calls, then responding to this, your brain doesn't function at the capacity it's capable of when you're doing so many different things. The brain has to you got to think it, you got to program it, you got to add something to it. So many times people pick up the phone and they'll say, "Oh, I'm in the meeting." And I'm saying, like, why are you answering the phone? If you're in a meeting, be in a meeting. You don't answer the phone, tell me, make me feel guilty because I caught you. There's a thing called voicemail. Use it. I don't answer the phone too many times directly. I can see sometimes people call in, and I will, but 90%, 95% of the time it's voicemail, then I call them back if I need to. And do I call them back right away? No. Do I respond to texts right away? No. We put that on ourselves. When we're always having to force ourselves to respond quickly, it zaps our energy. That's why when we talk about energy, we talk about time and energy are just two cousins. And if you set your day up to where you're creating the boundaries that people you're not expected to respond in 5 minutes to something, you're setting up the right expectations. You can set up auto reply things on your email. Hey, I only check my email first in the morning and last at night. If it's urgent and it's emergency, you have my number. If you are not given those boundaries to people, they may be expecting you to respond. And that's just their expectations, not yours. That's their issue, not yours. A recovering people pleaser always had that in mind. Not anymore. I don't give a rip what you think. Now, I'm not saying I don't, but I'm not as pleasing as I was before. You create your life. Your life. Don't consume other people's lives. You're responsible for your life. You're responsible for your personal growth. You're responsible for who you are. Serve your needs first, then help others. I see a lot of times people are serving others and they don't even take care of themselves. What is the old saying? Pay yourself first? Well, there's a lot of truth to that. Now, so what we're talking about here is time blocking. For those that haven't used it, not aware of it, you're blocking times to do activities because you get in the flow, you get momentum. So if you're blocking off times to do certain things, and we recommend that you take a break every hour, Pomodoro. Set your timer to work for 50 minutes and then take a break. The brain needs that reset. The brain needs, the more you just, oh, I'm just going to grind it out. It doesn't really work. It's just your productivity is going to go down. You have to keep it high, keep your energy high. When you meditate, when you journal, when you take those breaks, when you batch those times, and your schedule is scheduled, your calendar is your life. If you want it and it's important, put it on your calendar. Batch it. I have creativity time. I have strategy time. I have chat time, booking chat, not just playing phone tag with people. I have podcast time. I have family time. I have exercise time. Those are blocked off on my calendar. I'm getting better at the color coordination of it. So if you see me in about 90 days, ask me, hey, what's your calendar look like? And I'll show you. It's already pretty good. It's pretty colorful. And it's pretty blocked off, but it can always get better. There is no, I've arrived. It's a journey. A journey of productivity starts with you making a decision that you're going to do better. You're going to time block better. You're going to manage your time better. You're going to have more energy, and you're going to use AI for automation. If it's repetitive, if you got to do it twice, automate it. Twice, automate it. Once you automate it, record it, put a system together, you have freedom, time freedom. Time freedom is the most wonderful thing. It's like your day slows down. Slows down for you to implement. When I tell you think, journal, plan, implement, it's not how many things you have scheduled for the day. How well did you implement your plan? And if at the end of the day, you can feel yourself, man, I got the most out of that day. I didn't grind, but I got the most out of it because my priorities were daily priorities. Your decisions each day are going to determine how that day flows. When somebody says, can you do this? And you immediately say yes, and it doesn't honor your schedule, your creating of your life, it's going to zap your energy. And when you keep saying yes, you keep taking away. You keep taking away your energy. Not that you shouldn't say yes to certain things, but make it a priority. Make it your priority, not their priority. Everybody wants you, but only you can make that decision, whether it fits your game plan, your plan for your life, your purpose. Your clarity comes when you're really clear about, you got to do this ahead of time. You need a strategy session? Okay, let me put this up on here. Book a strategy session. Book a strategy session. You're not sure about the future? Because when you look at the future, wow, we're in some exciting times. I mean, crazy exciting. More changes happening in the next few years than in our lifetime. Nothing close. You have a digital revolution. That trend's happening. The entrepreneurial trend's happening. The crypto led by Bitcoin's happening. The AI revolution's happening. ChatGPT and those others out there. Mobile. Wow. Everybody's got a supercomputer right in their hand. If they meet you, what do you think they're going to do? They're going to look you up. And if they look you up and they don't find much, the journey is over. And today, you have to be a key person of influence if you want to maximize your productivity. Because I don't worry about all the algorithms and all that kind of stuff. Just give people enough to get to know me, like me, trust me, work on my pitch, create products, work on a presentation, partnerships. When I'm out, I'm not looking for one client. That's not as productive as I could use my time with. So I am looking for partners that complement, that we can work together, we can collaborate. When you can collaborate people with people and you both win, it's a beautiful thing. That's why you got to give yourself the time to look for these partnerships. Read this book. Hold on, let me get it up here. I love it. I love it. I love it. Read this book, Key Person of Influence. Understand the 7-11-4. There's information on it. Just Google it or look in our channel. I've done a lot of content on it. But you got to get the 5 Ps. The 5 Ps are this: pitch. We generate leads, create cash flow, and build thriving communities. That's it. I don't have to give them a 10-minute talk on what I do. If they're not interested in it, that's it. I don't have to say anything more. If they say, well, how do you generate cash flow? I will give them another bit of information. That's at 11. It's called buying signals. When people lean into you, tell me more. That's a buying signal. People have to consume 7 hours of you. They got to make 11 buying signals, and they got to see you on 4 different platforms: podcast, workbook, book, workshop, webinar, LinkedIn post. All these are different platforms. When they see you on 4 different ones, the brain just shifts. The 7-11-4 is a know, like, and trust, because it's digital now. We're online. We're doing business globally. Act local. Think global. Global is your digital product, digital assets that you're creating. That's your global thinking. So your products, you got to have a profile. Like we said, if I look you up and I see just a LinkedIn profile or a website, my journey's over with you, because I got to see more. Daniel Priestley will tell you more about that. It's what happened to me. I have every single one of his books, all 5. He probably has, I think he has another book coming up. I've listened to thousands of hours of him. That's because he talks the future. The future is being a key person of influence, having a digital profile. It's going to be efficient for you as you get into productivity and get more focused and clear. And if you're not sure, you can go to connect with us, follow us, connect with us, learn more. Give yourself an opportunity to check us out. If you like us, we'd love to do business with you. But you can go to pkane.me/connect. And as I close out, I'm going to give you a gift. That's our gift of a masterclass. Go to pkane.me/masterclass. That's my gift to you. It's our ecosystem for you to be the most productive you can. Be bold, make a difference. Be bold, make a difference.